Damn. Ooh, the rivals go kind of crazy though. Got a corgi, got a colonel. Yeah. Ooh. What's up, cool angel? Angle. This shit is loud, bro. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, guys? Banger intro. Honestly, bro, this shit kind of go crazy. What the fuck? Look at this masterpiece of a game. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I gotta make sure I give it the respect it deserves, bro. Ooh, before I tell my name, it'll be Choo Choo. Be Choo. Oh, yeah. Modest student apartment. Okay, okay. First day of culinary school. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's go, guys. We're being productive today. We're gonna go to school. We're gonna meet Colonel Sanders. Whoa, seriously. The fucking food noise. Ah, yes, Miriam, my best friend. Uh-huh. Ah, yes, I know who this is. What's up, Miriam? My goat? Of course I'm ready, bro. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She hype, bro. Oh. Damn. That's crazy, bro. Quicksand box? The fuck do you mean quicksand box? What? What? Nah, we got this, bro. She chipped a tooth? That's fucking crazy. How do you chip a tooth practicing on a mannequin, bro? Nah, we pep talk her. Let's go. We're homies to Miriam, you know? Even though she's my childhood best friend that I've never met, we're homies. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, bro. Self-confidence go crazy, bro. That's the inner monologue. Damn. Whoa! Why is she a villain? Ashley? Your arch rival? She's totally evil. She can't help but feel jealousy. Why'd they make the rival hot? Chicken shins is fucking... That's crazy, bro. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. What? Looking at his ass. Whoa, okay. Bro is devious. Look at the fit, bro. He's got interesting drip. Very interesting drip. That literally is Josuke. You're right, dude. He's got the fucking. He's Josuke with the star instead of a circle for his pompadour. That's actually just no, bro. JoJo's is in everything. That's crazy. He's JoJo posing in everything too, bro. He's got the fucking like. Go crazy. Never mind. What? You just fart? This kid's a little slow. The child was a jump. He is a fucking jump scare. Like, bro, where's this dude? Where the fuck did he come from? The young man walks into the building ahead of you. Or is he kind of? Whoa, Miriam! No, 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 no! You do better than this, bro. Do better than that. Oh hell no, bro. Is our dog a fucking teacher? Oh my god, we got Sprinkles, the corgi. Let's go. Look at him, bro. He's so cute. That is vile that she likes that kid. That is a child, bro. Like an actual child. This is college, so I'm assuming like at least 18, right? He looks like a child. I mean, technically they called him a child, but like, look at this little fat kid here, bro. This is a child. There's no way this is not a child. Look at him, bro. He's got his first tooth too. Look at him. He only has one tooth. He just grew that shit. He's got to be like 5. He walks in. Oh my god. It's him, guys. It's him. Aura of the new student is remarkable. Goatee, who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! Harland? Colonel Sanders. Colonel. His name's fucking Harland? What? Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. A harsh murmur walks down the aisle. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. University of Cooking School. Yes, yes. Greatest culinary. Yup, yup, yup. There would be tears and blood. I doubt it. There better be good food. The battle? Oh. Ooh, it's fucking Food Wars. Let's go, boys. I can't wait for Food Wars to happen in real life. Gotta go crazy, dude. Plank made it here on time. Industrial kitchen appliance? What? That's a student? Versus what I'm competing against? I'm competing against a robot. That's crazy. Talking dad. The sprinkles are being smartest. Interesting. Ooh, what kind of treat do I give him? Let's see. I mean, I feel like a treat's gotta be the move, right, guys? Like, think about it. I think, or a ball, that's like, that's kind of humiliating because he's smart. And chicken is lean meat. Beef is kind of like pristine shit. That's the pristine shit. We're going with beef. Let's go. Beef. What? What? Okay, guys. I thought. Oh, it's a KFC game. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh my god! See, it's a chicken snack. This is a fucking KFC game. How could I not know it the first time? I don't know. You reach me with your apron. Return with the chicken snack in your hand. His eyes go wide and he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Oh yeah, the furry professor. Ooh, he's a furry. Ooh. Immediately devours a snack, leaving your hand slick with a coat of warm doggy drool. Oh yay. Thank you so much, Professor. It seems that no one is claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. Oh shit. I mean, like, this is a hard choice, guys. Best friend? Colonel Sanders. One of these is the wrong move. I'm pretty sure. It's gotta be Colonel, right? Because this is a Colonel dating game. But I'd also feel bad if I just dipped on my homie for, like, Colonel Sanders. But he is Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders or best friend? Nah, not even the thought, bro. Colonel Sanders. Appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can do the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but alright. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. This is incredibly important, and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right. Let's go, boys. Forest is a tree, as chicken is to... Oh yeah. Feather. That's right. Let's go. What is the most efficient eating utensils ever created? Comically oversized fork. I want to put that so bad. I'm assuming it's going to be just a regular fork, though. That's right. Let's go. What food is best for broken heart? Camel meat. Camel meat. I really want to put camel meat, but it's going to be this top one. Let's go. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. He is the best boy. This is true. Oh, let's go, boys. Be honest. Did you cheat? Nah, I ain't cheat. He's impressed. Oh, dude. He better be impressed. I did that shit, bro. I know we just met. What I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Shit, bro. It's Colonel Sanders. Hot diggity. I scored some major Colonel Sanders points. Let's go, boys. We take those. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. There I was. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yes, sir. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She says, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? A large bucket above his head, its constant glimmer in the light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bucket of fried chicken. Huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking, start eating! For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. For my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Shah! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! Yeah, and I was like, writing my diary? Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. This bitch, she can be hot. But that's crazy. That's my man, bro. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, take this. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food and transports you to another. It is Food Wars! Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim towards the light is crazy, bro. I kill myself in the game. Pure, heavenly flavors. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh yeah. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I always wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Aha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a few combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I've been willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Oh boy. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you've had big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea. Be modest. Neg him to show you. Wait, what? Neg him to show you your own strength. Feel like the move here is not this one either. I feel like we just beat the fuck out of him. We lose him as an interest, you know? But maybe this one is the safe play. Between these two. Definitely not this one. Imagine it's this one, that'd be crazy. See this one. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate your compliment. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Wait a second. Oh no, I have to show off my stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, my students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. That's crazy, bro. Pounce? Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Look at her, she's sad! No, fuck this guy, I want my buddy. Want to be my partner? Sure, chill, prepare a station. No! Hello, new partner. Oh shit. I mean, at least she thinks somehow, some way, she thinks this thing's cute. So I guess this works out for her. She can date this guy, this bum, and also the robot is here. My two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. What do you want to ask? What do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I feel like this bum, right? He's gonna fuck up her score and shit. But this is also just a robot, and she thinks somehow this dude's cute. So we'll go with this guy. We'll give her a chance. Sorry, Clank. I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. I'm a chef. You are not a chef, bro. He is not a chef. That's oof. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. Really, this kid? But it's too late to. You said he was cute like 10 minutes ago.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do I suggest? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, no need to cook it. Octopus will blow kernels on. Mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Ah, yeah, baby. Colonel Sanders casts a cold look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your business, bitch.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man!
Did someone call for me?
No, jeez, Van, but I'm over here crushing True's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them onto boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Yo, the music's kind of going crazy right now. Ooh. Well, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, not. It looked like Chu was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we can cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask some back up here before things get ugly. The punks in your time of need. I mean, I feel like Miriam's kind of like my bestie, but Colonel Sanders is the hunk of hunks in your time of need. It's gotta be Colonel Sanders. I'm here learning to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners are chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? To confirm we're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Chandler chose me. Isn't that right? If business respects all fair agreements,
from contracts to handshake. I took on Chu as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, watch her cry, bro. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Chu's natural talent or their loyalty. That's crazy, boys. Yeah, Mr. Sanders fucked him up. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. You've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guides you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth, round gravy, smothering a nearly finished potato dish. The gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. I'm not even gonna lie. The mashed potatoes at KFC kinda go crazy. I also love their mac and cheese. Mac and cheese and mashed potatoes at Kentucky Fried Chicken, two best things I'll eat there. I'm not a big chicken fan. Fried chicken fan, at least. Biscuits are pretty good too. I don't even eat the thing they're known for. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh shit, we better. You lock eyes. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and you lift the heaping spork full up. When you see Ashley with the sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. What?
Dad, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on, right there, Chu. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you eat the one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands.
Honestly, deserve. That bitch deserves it. And I has potato face. So stupid fuck. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacled octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe I forged by my supreme chef ancestors. That's metal as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I go crazy. Also, that's like this gotta be a Food Wars reference. Look at that shit, bro. I never watched Food Wars, but I know that they do like an octopus dish somewhere in there. And then something happens when they eat it. Something fun. Not fun. Interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bottle of his signature dish right off the plate. That's crazy. Oh, bite. Oops. Oh.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed me!
It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite!
You look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice that the tip of the tentacle is being served and pops. Yeah, you know it's okay. This kid can die. He winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Fuck you mean oopsie, bro? The fuck you mean oopsie? That shit killed someone! What do you mean oopsie? What? Tastes like poison is... Shock has frozen the cold crowd. They motionless as statues. What? It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious dangers inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. This is fucking crazy.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now would be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Ah, yeah. Colonel Sanders.
Yes, Chu. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I could be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. I can tell, bro. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. I'm out here trying to rizz up, the colonel, like, as anyone naturally would. This little bitch comes out here. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. This little hair. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that. What do you mean you can't prove that? We just saw it. I saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me, 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 me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Fuck! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? I was just letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? On the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. 1 damage. Let's go. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Should I defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You can just stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, you do you. Focuses their mash mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How you respond? I attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. 1 damage. Let's go. Is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Ult. Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage. Too much more damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Okay, I'm going to attack again. Cook with love, baby. Oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Ooh, forget mercy, finish him, or spare this wretched beast? I feel like if we spare him, we're gonna die. Is Colonel Sanders a mercy guy? Let's give some mercy. Tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. Scuttles off into the night. Defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be it appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. The book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Ooh. Find a library card tucked inside. The last name signed it out is Borko. Borko. Any energy to keep your eyes open. Darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you get tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love dreams. Wait, instructing your love. Dreams are... Hey, yo! He's watching me. The doggy. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there were the secret ingredients that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spark Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this sounds a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like... I fucking knew it. She said that thing earlier. I set them up together. She complained, bro. She complained, but I knew I knew for a fact she was about that guy. For some reason, she could do better. She could definitely do better. But I knew she was about it. Like him? Like. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about it. I like him. I feel sorry for you, man. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Wait, what? Did you know Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked super cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Haha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't she be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Exactly. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me his one secret ingredient? Or one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
Cocaine? No. Flour. Somebody just asked me why I hate the military.
He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived, later when I cooked with him. A very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think he'd be very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much of use to anyone. Please. You mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm sorry, bestie. Colonel Sanders all the way. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Wow. Damn, she is stupid. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that she can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm, she was definitely not texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. He's got a horse! You said the best way to know show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, you start moving surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. It knocks you out cold. You see a vision. Ooh, true. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important to remember this exactly as I say. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoning? Seasoned musk is crazy. Kiss is too soon. Well, nah. Whoa. You've known him for a day. You really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. Turns his face and awkwardly kisses his ear. You feel his shoulder. Too soon. You clearly mistake his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of yourself and instantly die of embarrassment. I knew it. I was like, that's too soon. It's way too soon. No! We're speedrunning this. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school. Maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing for sure, the Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were, and they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. You can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you upset them.
Ah, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know how good a meal you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity and it creates panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night at the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got popped into the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. This little idiot, bro. They were playing. Before you can dig in any further, you've interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Ooh. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp! He said womp womp! Let's go! No, your mother is a stand mixer.
It's an enemy stand!
You tell him, Clank. You tell him, bro. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank stalks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. He's real.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dom.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Jumps on you, licks your face. Down, boy, down! Aufstoppen! Fuck is this? Is this German? The command channel by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Chew?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Brightly colored pepper stands out in front of the items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out to grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. You're triggering an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy, again! I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is cough, cough. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is cough, cough, cough. Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through cough. To fulfill cough. The prophecy. Cough, cough. You must. You feel yourself beginning to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. You'll make mistakes. I'm sure you'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rival enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared
By a timed cooking cook-off. Oh, by a timed competitive cook-off.
Shit. The theatrics with these two is off the charts. Step up and tell them, you already know it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with fool before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Chew. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sporting court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn off the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words "timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not howling. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under the pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself.
Ooh, she's got a really cool knife. It's got like a little heart chain attached to it. You got a chicken and Jimmy mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Just boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Fahrenheit. Wrong, huh? Is it Celsius?
What are you thinking, Chu? Get your head in the game.
You're going to need seasoned chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Ooh, I already forgot, actually. How many herb spices? Is it 7 or 11?
Wrong. I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that. And the miniature kind no less.
Some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust.
That's wrong.
What the fuck?
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes.
Yep, okay. What the fuck was it? I already forgot everything, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, boys. Celsius, then. That's right, but how would you even have gotten into this school without knowing that? That's a great question. I don't know why I don't know that either. I thought it was Fahrenheit. Because Fahrenheit's cooler, but whatever.
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11 then. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Most flavor is vigilance. No, gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. You're a child. Your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energy. So where does it come from? That's right. This is your shot, and you're not gonna miss it. I'm not barking. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling, bro. That's wrong?
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
Next question. I believe in you, Chew. Yes, right. Cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill traditional victory? What? Grr. You're stranded on desert island with one dessert cookbook. What should you take? What a hunk.
And you're falling behind.
Delicate baked biscuits. Oof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next session over, Ash has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful, complex. To make time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd goes, "Yikes!" Oh, you might not have any hands, but Chew does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. That's true. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. Exactly. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. My hand! Oh, fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning blaze. There's no ability to that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way could turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. It simply cannot go on.
That's too bad. And here I am with the completed dish, ready to. Oh wait, no, shit, it's Ashley.
Oh, and that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Chu's injury. Begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks into the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert.
Under this white chocolate.
On this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Chu to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hand.
Pours the hot chocolate, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find delicate fried cheese croquet, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry something.
Intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the hot chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strongest suit, is it, Ashley?
How are you?
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Jealousy! He reaches the apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh, this goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. Saving that flavor for later. Good, I wanted to try again anyways. I need to win the competition, guys. Hopefully it puts me back in the competition. Speedrun that bitch. Celsius, 11, gratitude, small town. What is the sound of success? Silence. Yes, right, that's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Chu. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing as many took. Oh, bruh. How many spoonfuls of gravy? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grr. General Judge Island, which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
You know what? Sure should be focused on a challenge. You're falling behind.
Oh, that's literally part of the game. Ah, yes. Okay, so then she does the stuff. Toss your biscuit. The crowd gasps. Throw it in the mixer. Everyone flamed me for throwing in the mixer. Might not have any hands, but Chu does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Easy way and hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer. Ugh. Smack my hand on that thing. Crush my hand by the spinning beaters. Can't use the hand for the rest of the match. And then shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's so bad. And here I am with the completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Chu's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest,
I skipped straight to dessert. In this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Chu to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two-way, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in that hot chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
How are you?
Places a sauce-covered finger. Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Oh my. Which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and shamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Storm rages inside. For Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and they decided to get married. Anyone even asked you to cater to his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think, actually. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. What?
Wait, what do you mean they got him?
Lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while.
What does that mean?
Fuck, bro killed his rival. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. He changed his focus. You can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be stepping stones to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a huge, humble man. Oh no, huge, but that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. You're answered by a threatening, shadowy presence. You prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Sporko? It is. I know I said it wouldn't be back. After the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong through tech and I apologize. I know that it's like having to always look over. I know it's like to always. Wait. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right back into attack. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spark monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook, precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you could be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. Bad cooks in the kitchen of life. True, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh shit, personal invite. About to go to his house, boys. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, and never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish I'm tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and mixture. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I meant to pair something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? You want him? Why are we on him? Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Nah, I'll reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag. Fresh recipe keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Ew, coleslaw's fucking disgusting. Magnificent. Together you can chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on item to discover more about Colonel Sanders. Let's learn about the Colonel. This is where he keeps his secret recipe. Ooh. Whenever with Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn, dial 1111, safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Interesting. Sashimi. Yo, that's fucking salmonella. I just realized. Wait. Little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. You're just born with a goatee forever and ever. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who prints a baby picture of just themselves? He does. The same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? What appears to Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. What? This is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Tap on an item to discover more about Colonel. Ooh, I go over there though. One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Okay. There's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. Ugh. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Scented candle. You pick it up and try to find a smell. Power tool. What? Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's something. I don't know. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair there isn't just silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver. What? You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Grace out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?" Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. I can't see you. I'm in the middle of something. You open the window and crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. That's crazy, bro. Open a door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a robe of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is for the hardest. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try and act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! Forgot to take it off. You tell him you're cold. Nah, we don't make our big move yet. Or maybe we do? We don't tell the truth in this pace, though. So sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold, not this might warm me up. Smiles and scoots closer to the fireplace. This one by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be overthinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, true. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Chicken, 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 chicken. And now we wake in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. I just realized I slept over at this guy's house. Did you make the right choice? Decision to how to spend Colonel Sanders. On how to respond to Colonel Sanders. Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. The new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted and Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeous plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Fucking aw, yeah. He takes Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift of cookery? Flatter him, of course. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. What? You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, but now that turns you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Oh, she got hyped, bro. I think I can believe it. Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know a little guy. He took me to one of his favorite shush house. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? People say. What is that referring to? And I'm not really sure where we stand. The time to tell her story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on day 2 back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened. But the emotional connection. Wowzers. That's crazy. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. On God, bro. Separate ways. What? When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking up Pop. Though he himself might not quite grasp the fact because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? Sounds delicious. Is it weird? Dude, she's like menacing as fuck. He's there like mewing, right? And she's just there with her fucking evil smile. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can't get your swirly dip too. Oh, you can. Oops. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's that course Colonel Sanders rides to school. Who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Got some nerve, True, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Oh yeah, I forgot the hand injury. First note, it doesn't look like he can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? True, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting for him by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail, winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe it when it was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Real, bro. Excuse me, Chu. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Why am I saying shit? Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. Discussing the fun art of fine foods. See you inside, Chu. You take the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book? Looks like bad news. Some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in magic stuff. Grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who spent so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? True. I can think of one surefire way to find out. Open the page covered arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It will erase anyone I choose from all memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus. What? That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Yeah, right? It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Why the fuck am I gonna cast that spell? Put the book away. It's almost time for class. Beagle's already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. Homework? That's crazy. I will wait to see what happens. Distractedly focusing on the window, the room is deadly silent. Ah, yes, a squirrel. Chases the squirrel.
Terrence, I told you never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence.
Barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but another squirrel in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings me up an important point. Thank you, Troop, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before you can go on further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Oh. Told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. And how can you miss me when I'm right here? Professor repleads his case to Miriam. That's crazy. Every time I blink, you go away again. Wait, that's crazy, bro. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, wow.
My shush house. We went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Oh. Leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Oh, yes, of course. The final day of school breakup. Go crazy.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. Final competition, showdown challenge exam. Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
A very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam. Are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me like that? In class, in front of everyone. My tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Imagining the wind brushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to set up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Big hug wipes the tears off her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. You don't need lunch, bro. I don't need lunch. Get a better idea of how to spend the time before the exam. Head to the arena to practice. Oh, early to practice the dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will, test of courage, test of talent. A test to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Choose famous chicken pot pie. For months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Shoot, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. I was taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Began to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it lost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. I gotta fess up, you know? Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit extra more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That is very odd. Yeah, an odd specific man. Yeah, it's true. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no, I can smell that it was made with a helping hand of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lay down the ground.
There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you've got.
You step for the cook-off of a lifetime. So that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Okay. Colonel seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with the frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into the itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster? I don't know. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. That's crazy. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Yo, that's a fucking no shit, Jutsu Kaisen. What? Wait, when did Clark learn to speak English?
It's a singularity, as was foretold.
Let's not let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Bad quickly unplugs Clink and rolls about the back door of the arena. That's crazy, bro. You notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take the opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Nah. You use end magic anyway. You've got passion. I'ma do it the hard way. You show them to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Give me a wink. Oh my god, he gave me a wink. I believe in you, Chu. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Chu, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. That's right. Why is she at my station? Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spice directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world she get Eye of Newt? Oh. Sending Miriam flying backwards as watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. But I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items accidentally summoned me, huh? Ah, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork, up back in the old country, spork monster winding up to tell you a very long involved story. You don't know exactly where they're from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like the time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes a hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Extra power from deep within, boys. I'm about to power up. Let's go. I could do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. That's right. I got the culinary powers flowing through me. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, true. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're up to my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what's... With this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were preparing up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Chu. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you mentioned to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone is waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. Handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Hop, blank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hehe, I'm flying. Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hooked by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS all history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Wait to hear the signature weird beep and other stuff.
But there's none. Onomatopoeia. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. After days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Graham, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. All looks fire.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny weeny narutamaki? I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffed around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy this myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Overjoyed, she gives you a huge hug. Thank you, True, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard with an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. That looks disgusting.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close enough to account all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Bon Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
My tongue!
Buster appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps hooking my tongue. That's all of I.
Stunning turn of events. Who could have thought serving a food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour! Isn't the last you've heard of me. Forcing us to endure a swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps down a bowl of milk. I know.
Oh wait, I know. I'm a dog. And I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps me calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school.
Got toast in your ears or something? True, I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to college for eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't have high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
Who chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. That actually looks kind of fire. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you've given me this thing, and completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. What? You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon it, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they do better than this one? Now school is completed, and everyone's graduated. Students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Cabbage is completely decorated, or to serve as the site of the school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog in the house! Ow, ow, ow!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but he also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Damn! The fit go crazy on Ash. I'm just kidding. Committed themselves to the righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, they actually believed them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together, it's a spork monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spork monster is no more. From here on, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. Let's fucking go. Student tries to finish what he says. But everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, he walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor at the bottom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Who else? Oh. That's not at all who I thought it was gonna be. It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his head this dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had emailed it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
What? Now I get it.
And we got a new wing to the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor of such and such.
Miriam, will you be my lady king? That's crazy. What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested in. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many more 3D universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single breeze. Okie dokie. Entered by sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clink who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. He's still doing the talking thing. I am Clink, and I am not from this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned this ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clink disappears through. What the fuck? Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you meet him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Yo, mashed potatoes go crazy. The end? Question mark. What? Wait. Did I even romance the guy? Oh, as everyone feasts on the dinner, Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. True, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, why'd you tell me? What are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Chew. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do myself. Oh, but who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? You found love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? You live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him, his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. I'm sure you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. What? What? I mean, I rizzed him up, so I think that's a job well done. I'm not gonna lie. I got some hold on. Oh shit. Intro back, intro back, intro back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. I think that's game over. It's crazy. GG's, fellas. GG's. That was a little under 2 hours. I. Thank you for coming to my stream, fellas. And yeah, I wish y'all the best.